Hi, good morning. Let's play with these blocks. Let's do pelvic tilts and chest openers, so thoracic extensions on these guys. And I have to say that this is a moderate to intermediate class because being on these blocks can be quite challenging. So let's lie down, face up. One block is for the head. This second one is between the shoulder blades. And let's just keep it simple. Let's do pelvic tilts, do bridges, to chest opening, thoracic extensions. And if we are for a challenge, then we can also do some sit-ups. So as always, heels in line with the sit bone, heels, ball of the feet, toes anchored, knees in line with the hips and shoulder. One block is for the shoulder blade, and the other block is for the head. You may need to adjust it as we start moving. And before we start, I want to give credit. This class was inspired by my mentors, Kara Reeser and Katrina Wren, two wonderful ladies that I've been working with, practice Pilates with. Okay, so the first exercise is pelvic tilts. I'm going to keep my hands on my ASIS so you can see the movement better. And I'm just going to tilt my pelvis forward, going into an anterior tilt and back to neutral and into a posterior tilt. And the reason why I actually like to do this on a block is because it gives a deeper stretch in the low back and also by the hip joint, pelvic floor. So as I said, let's just do 6 tilting forward and back just to loosen up the area. Combine it with the breathing if you want. Exhale as you come into a posterior tilt, and inhale as you tilt the pelvis forward. And 2 more. Neutral to posterior tilt, back to neutral and anterior tilt. And last one. As I said, being on the block can be a challenge. If you feel that there's a lot of stretch, if you feel that your back extensor muscles are cramping up, you may want to take the block out. You may want to use a foam block or a half foam roller to start. Okay, next let's do some bridges. Arms by your side and coming into a posterior tilt, and then start lifting up. Keep the scoop all the way up. Articulate the spine as you come down and keep the scoop. Keep the sit bones closer to the knees. Come down slow and controlled. And as you land, release the sit bones, release the hamstrings, going to an anterior tilt. Let's do 6. So anterior tilt to neutral to posterior tilt. Keep the scoop. Curl up, slow and controlled. Come up as high as you can. Feel the stretch in the quads. Feel the hamstrings engaged, and then take your time coming all the way down. Keep the scoop. Hamstrings are engaged. Land and release the hamstrings. 4 more. Curl. Curl up. Slow and controlled. Lift up. And then come all the way down. Keep the hamstrings engaged. keep the toes down as well. Release the hamstrings. Tilt the pelvis forward. Feel the stretch in the low back. I don't know why my right AirPod is wanting to come out. I have to keep adjusting it. Scoop up. Come up as high as you can. And then take your time curling back down. Anterior tilt. One more. Curl up, lift up, flow and control. And then come all the way down. Okay, next one, let's take the block away from the head. And you may want to bring your hands behind your occiput. And take the time curling your head back. Here keep, and the pelvis, keep the posterior tilt to help the low back a little bit. Have your hand land, and you can play with the elbows to enjoy the stretch in the chest a little bit more. So open and close your elbows a couple of times. Let's do 6, since we're doing 6 of everything. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And from here, keep the elbows closed, narrow, and lift the head and start curling up. Look between your knees, look down to the mat between your toes, coming to an upward curl, and then take the time curling back down. It actually feels good. Curl your head back and then curl it forward. So we're just mobilizing the neck and upper thoracic spine. Look up, curl up, look between your knees, look between your toes, and then curl back down. 6. Inhale as you drop your head back, and exhale as you come up. And then inhale. And exhale. This is 4. Elbows narrow, look between the knees, look between your toes. Curl down, curl your nose down. And then come back into an extension, or curl back, or backward seat. Last one. Curl up, curl the nose, look between your knees, look between the toes, and bring your nose closer to your breastbone. Just to really open up your upper cervical spine. And then the challenge, bring the arms out overhead. Bring your feet forward a little bit. Lift the arms up. Start lifting the head. Start spinning the head. And curl up. Curl all the way up. Sit up on the sit bones evenly. And then curl down. Curl the pelvis first. So low back lands, mid back. And then bring the arms with you over the block, curl back. Again, if this is too much, feel a cramping or deep stretch, uncomfortably deep stretch. Don't use a block. Use a half foam roller or even a towel or even nothing. Inhale as you calm down and exhale as you sit up. Long exhale. This is 3 or 4. Let's call it 3. Sit up even in the sit bone. You may want to wiggle around there a little bit just to loosen up the muscles there more. And then take the time curling down. Keep your toes anchored, that's also hard. And it's also hard that I'm doing it slow. So that makes it all hard. It's a moderate to intermediate exercise. One more. Curl back, curl over the block. And last one. Lift up. Eyes follow the hands, the fingers. Curl up. Sit even in the sit bone. Wiggle it around a little bit. Lengthen the low back. Sit up even taller. Look down to your toes. And then curl down slowly. And then let's finish with a curl up. Enjoy the stretch and make your way up on the mat. This was challenging, but I hope you were able to stay with it. And I hope you're getting stronger and longer and more flexible and more mobile. Thank you.